I'm Lisa Clark.
And I'm Lindsay Schramm from the North End Organic Nursery.
And we are your greenhouse gardening experts. Indoor seed starting is a very simple process. One of the things that I found that gives us the most productive germination rates is bottom heat. When you are starting your seeds, you want to make sure that you do have them on some sort of a heat mat, because it's those soil temperatures that are going to make sure that you get the best germination rates.
And a lot of times people don't understand that there's two essential things that you have to have when you're starting seeds indoors. First, you have to have heat, and then after the heat has allowed the seeds to germinate at that rapid rate, and the faster they germinate, the lesser the chance of them rotting in the soil.
Right.
But once they're up out of the ground, heat is not so much of an issue anymore, it's light. And so if you have some really good indoor lights, that's what you need at that stage if you're going to be doing it inside of a house. Whereas if you're doing it inside of a greenhouse, even on the cloudiest winter day,
you're going to have more light.
You can get better light than you would out of an artificial light. But first you need heat, and then you need light. A lot of the seed packets will actually tell you the planting depth. Make sure that you have a good soil that doesn't have any diseases in it, and that you get your seeds from a good source that don't have any particular fungi growing on them.
And the moisture is also very important. You're not going to want the soil to be soggy. Like if you can pick up your soil and wring it out like a sponge, then you have too much moisture. And you're not going to want it to dry out either.
Right.
Because if it does dry out, then the seeds that have started germinating are just going to die. So maintaining an even soil moisture level is quite important. Very.
Using a mister bottle is a really
Yes.
good idea in those early stages, because if you try to water your seedlings, especially if you're doing small seeds like tomatoes or basil, you're not going to bury them really far down into the soil. So if you take a misting bottle and you squirt the top to keep the top moist, you'll actually reduce the risk of you washing your seeds away or exposing them to not having soil on top of them.
And a great little hint to prevent some seedling diseases when they are growing is brewing some chamomile tea and letting it sit overnight. It will help to prevent dampening off, which is a very, very common problem when it comes to starting seedlings in bulk quantities.
Absolutely.